Facing off tonight, DB, we've got two Western Conference teams with a lot of talent and high aspirations.
Kevin, both teams believe they have what it takes to represent the West in the finals. So this is a game you look to as a litmus test for where your team is at.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. We've got Luka Doncic. He's out there with Dalton Connect. And it's Kata in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Doncic, down to 5 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Connect. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
The jumper from Connect is pretty, no matter where he takes it from.
Pass to Lively. Outside, Davis. Count it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Connect. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Doncic outside. Lets the 3 fly. The three-pointer is right on target.
Now, how many of those have we seen from Luka? Very good from three-point range.
And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got his second bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Back to Connect. Doncic outside. From outside, off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Davis, the pass to Hardy. Left side, Davis. No good off the back of the rim.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass the flag. And it's Davis at the elbow. Count it. Good. Davis has got 6.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
The Lakers leading. There's the pick. The tray. And Lively pulls it down. Tries from 10. That doesn't go either for Davis.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
The 3 to the left wing. Here's Hardy. Here's Lively. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket.
The activity and the energy of Lively. It's so hard to contain him off the offensive window.
Down low, it's tipped. It's stolen by Davis, and they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Dallas has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Pass the flag. They set the pick to the paint, and it's Davis with the jam.
And he'll get ahead of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
Here's Big Cat to end the run, and stolen by Flag. Pass to Larson. Here's Davis. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Here's Doncic, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Doncic looking it over. 5 on the clock. Drills the three-pointer. Big Cat's got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Doncic, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Shakes him, and Davis sends it back.
Come on now, you've got to bring it harder than that when AD is meeting you at the rim.
Hardy, no good.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But, Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And, Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Lakers trail by 3. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporte.
Thanks, guys. The Mavericks head coach and I got a chance to talk. I asked him, how do you plan to deal with Luka Doncic? He laughed and said, I think that's a question the entire league is asking. Luka is amazing. He's been a superstar from day one, and what impresses me the most is his poise. Nothing seems to get to him. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. We are really in the thick of the regular season now, Greg. You like what you've seen so far?
Absolutely. You can tell that everyone came to play this year. The game just keeps getting more advanced, and the skill level continues to rise.
Now, here is Davis, who turned in an outstanding game against Denver. The Lakers with the rebound. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And sometimes you can make a few plays here and there, but never get into a real rhythm. That's what happened to them in that game.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it, because I thought they were all over the place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball, following the 3 by the Lakers. And the call will go against Big Cat. That'll be his second. LA's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. We've got Davis. Murray out there with Corey Kispert. Then it's Bridges. And it's Gafford in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
A two-way star, AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
Big catch, and he goes in for the dunk. The Mavericks trailing. Kispert with it. Outside, Davis. Back to Kispert. And the dunk by Kispert.
You can't be one-dimensional. Corey Kispert willing to put it on the floor and get to the rim.
Here's Big Cat to the inside. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Big Cat. Doncic outside. Just 4 to shoot. Trains it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers.
Wow, quick trigger from Luka. Ready on the catch to release and fire.
Pass to Bridges. Plays it up and banks it in. Bridges has got 5 now.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And here's Doncic from the arc. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Murray. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Great positioning on the putback.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? And it's Murray with the jam. Here's Doncic. Last game we saw him score 13. Pass to Big Cat. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. On the wing, Doncic. Defended by Kispert. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. The Mavericks have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. It's Davis on the wing. Back to Kispert. Gafford trying to break free. A shot's good from Kispert. Kispert's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, Kispert doesn't waste these kinds of opportunities. A bucket on the interior? Yes, sir.
Pass to connect. Lets it go with the 3. Mavericks with the rebound. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Here's Big Cat following the basket by Corey Kispert. Here's Big Cat. It's stolen by Davis. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Big Cat with the rebound.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Davis. After the miss from Big Cat. Kispert on the wing. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 4 assists now tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Clyde comes in for Murray. Now, here's Doncic. 8 points for him. Pass to Queta. Back to Doncic. They need this. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now, here's Kispert. He's guarded closely. Davis looking for an opening. Just 5 on the clock. Out to Bridges. A rebound by the Lakers. Big Cat's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Connect. Hands it from downtown. Connect. He's got 8 points.
That's why he's in this league. Connect is deadly from deep.
And here is Kispert. 11 points in the game. And Davis can't get it to go. Here's Big Cat. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Big Cat's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
Listen, we all know Luka Doncic can score, but equally impressive to me is his playmaking ability.
Dallas moving the ball around. Right wing. Here's one. Hits it from 3-point range. 10 points for him.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Here's Big Cat. He's guarded by Davis. Pass to Connect. Doncic left side. In close. Doncic.
Boy, no fear from Luka Doncic. When he's near the hoop, he will challenge anyone.
For Dallas, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Now here's Davis. He's tightly guarded, and he makes that one. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now, here's Doncic. 10 points for him. And Davis pulls it down. Mavericks leading by 3. Bridges outside. Pass to Lively. The rebound by Queta. Cada's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Connect. Misses the 3. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Now flag. Kispert on the wing. No good on the 3. So for Dallas, their last game, a win against Denver.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues. Give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the three-pointer by Corey Kispert.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Bridges, takes the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Miles Bridges getting more and more audacious from the three-point line. We see you, sir.
You know, Kispert is often labeled as a shooter, but DB has much more to his game.
There is no doubt, Kev. He moves the ball. He can attack a closeout. He's going to work very hard as a cutter. This is just a young man that plays the right way.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Well, Big Cat in their last game against the Rockets did some very solid work. He dropped 35 points, and they were not ready for him to block shots left and right. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And here are the Mavericks now, after the basket by the Lakers. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bridges. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Larson's checked in, and it's Hardy in for Derek Lively.
You know, the talent, the strength, the athleticism is all there for Miles Bridges. This guy can put up monster numbers on the offensive end.
Here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 17-6 run. Pass the flag. Out to Bridges. Now flag. 17 points for him last game against Denver. Here's Davis. The Lakers with the rebound. Big Cat's got his 6th rebound on the night. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Now that's foul number 2, and he's got to avoid another this half if he wants to stay on the floor.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for Bridges. Here's Big Cat. 35 points for him last game against Houston.
And we can't forget his dominance on defense, guys. His shot blocking altered the entire game.
Here's Larson after the made shot from Big Cat. And here's Davis for 3. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's the screen. The shot. Big Cat can't hit.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played it better there.
And when Davis gets going, you are in trouble because he will just power through you to get to his spots.
Here's Big Cat. 19 points in the game. 7-foot shot, and the shot goes down. Big Cat's got 21.
I'll tell you, he's in a rhythm and playing with purpose. Great first quarter, even better in the second.
Pass to Larson. Dallas moving the ball around. Outside, Davis. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Harden off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Lakers trail by 9. Here's Big Cat. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Miles McBride's checked in for the Lakers. Mavericks leading by 6. Pass to Larson. Bridges left side. Off target with his 3. The Lakers shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Here's Johnson, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Harden. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And don't forget the sensational plays he made out there. He saw the court so well, firing perfect passes to teammates for wide-open shots.
Johnson for 3. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's Dallas. They're up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
You look at the numbers, they're getting to the line over and over. Love the determination.
We've seen it before. They can wear an opponent out. Doing it again tonight. And next up, here's a look at some of... Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We're seeing a tremendous game here from Big Cat.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
So for the Lakers right now, we've got Dalton Connect. He's out there with Doncic, and it's Big Cat in at power forward position. It's tipped. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Saturday, they'll be facing LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets.
And that game against Portland, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Now, here's Doncic. Doncic knocks in the 3.
A dangerous corner pocket shot from Luka Doncic. This guy is on point.
Pass the flag. To the middle. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Here's Keita. And he uses the glass on the layup. Keita's got his second bucket tonight.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now, here's Harden. Scoreless thus far. And it's flag missing. The Lakers trade. Here's Big Cat for the lead. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Hardy.
He got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Here's Big Cat. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. There's the pick. Pass to Connect. And a miss there on the triple. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Oh, it's an finishing it off.
And with his length and athleticism, Davis is a constant lob threat.
LA has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Pass to Larson. Outside, Davis jacks up a 3. They grab their own miss. They shoot again, and it's Lively laying it in. Lively's got 10 points in the game.
Well, finishing through the contact, Lively has been building up his strength, adding it every year.
Here's Connect. Lakers passing it around. 6 to shoot. The 3 for Doncic. Buries the long-range jumper. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Now here's Davis. He's got 21. And it's Dallas with another.
And how about the touch on that mid-range? Davis has that shot on automatic.
Pass to Connect. Here's Keita. Doncic with it. Great positioning inside from Doncic.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Now Davis. Takes it off the glass. Davis has got the game tied up here for Dallas. Lakers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Here's the triple. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them. Nice game. Great performance by Big Cat.
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath, and come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And now a look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month. In third, the Lakers. The Mavericks fourth.
And this is the kind of shooting these teams would love to have all season long. I mean, they've both been on a tear here of late.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Anthony Davis prefers playing power forward. He said, quote, if I have to play the 5, then it's totally fine. At the end of the day, I trust the coach's decision. I'm pretty sure he heard AD wants to play the 4, but I want to win. So if that's me playing the 5, that's what it's going to be. Kevin, back to you.
He can do both. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Here is Davis after the basket by the Lakers. Six on the shot clock. That one off the back iron and out. Los Angeles leading by 4. Of the big men in the league, Doris, Anthony Davis, to me at least, has always been among the best one-on-one scorers.
Well, that's because, Kevin, he is a 3-level scorer. He can be a lob threat. You can put him on the box or at the elbows. You're going to have to draw a second defender if he's on the face-up because he can't get guarded one-on-one. Aggressive move in the painted area just makes some things happen.
Here's James. And he drops in the layup off the glass. James has got his first 2 points of the night.
Capitalizing from the interior. Shots like this really help James's confidence.
Pass to Davis. Now, flag. 12 points for him. Inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Defense just slightly too aggressive. Lively will get to the free throw line.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Lakers?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Pass the flag. Fires the three. Dallas, no good that time either. Lakers leading by 4. Johnson for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. And it's flag missing.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
Here's Big Cat. He has 30. The fadeaway. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Lively. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Big Cat, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Dallas making a switch here. Kispert's checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Mitchell, he's checked in for James.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Outside, Davis. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Big Cat. 32 points in the game. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
We understand he's the leader of this offense. They look to get him the ball every chance they get.
Mavericks trail by 8. To the inside. Here's Davis, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And a member of the NBA 75 team, Anthony Davis is the rare franchise player, someone you build your entire organization around.
Murray's checked in for Derek Lively. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Here's Big Cat, defended by Kispert. Mitchell right side. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Stolen by Kispert. This one for 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Big Cat, and Kispert over to help. Pass to Johnson. Down low, Big Cat, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And so here is Dallas after the basket by Los Angeles. Outside Davis. Out to Bridges. And it's off from 3-point range. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Lakers. Here's Big Cat. He's got 36. Pass to Hunter for 3. And Davis pulls it down. Mavericks trail by 9. Kispert, the pass to Bridges. And the shot is good. Bridges has got 13.
I'll tell you, no secret that Miles Bridges at his best when finishing at the cup.
Here's Big Cat. 1:37 left in the third quarter. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Pass to Kispert. Now Davis. On the wing, Bridges. Now Kispert. Nice D from Big Cat.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Lakers working the ball around now. Johnson outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Bridges. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 7 rebounds in the game.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Here's Big Cat. He has 38 in the game. Pass to Mitchell. Takes a 3. He's off on that one. Mavericks trail by 9.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
And finished off by Davis.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Big Cat gets the bucket.
At some point, does the defense decide we need to send more at him? Because right now he is scoring at will.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go.
Changes here for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Clyde comes in for Murray. And it's Hardy in for Corey Kispert. And then for the Lakers, Kate is checked in, and it's Big Cat in for Johnson. The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Flag is out there with Hardy, and it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Over to the left wing. Here's Hardy, and there's the drive. It's tipped, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Larson's checked in. Here's Big Cat. Doncic outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
To the paint. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Lively. Los Angeles leading by 6. Now, here's Doncic. That's down the hatch. Notch one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Here's the problem, folks. Luka Doncic is locked in offensively, and he's got a rhythm. You better look out.
Hardy passes to Lively. Now, here's Davis. Pulls up on the elbow. It's blocked. Pass to De Silva. Here's Big Cat. Down low. Deflects the pass. Now here's Hardy. Guarded by Doncic. And finished off by Davis.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
Here's Big Cat. Pass to connect. From the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Now, here's Doncic, guarded closely. And there's another turnover by the Lakers. Johnson is checked in for the Lakers. For Dallas, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the 4th. Hardy passes to Davis. It's blocked. Here's De Silva. A baseline J, and Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
Big Cat. Mavericks trail by 7. High post try. The rebound by Queta. Queta's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
There's a good screen. Pocket 6. Shoots from 14. Doncic outside. From deep. Mavericks with the rebound. Davis is now flag. Davis setting the pick for flag. Layup no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's De Silva. Doncic. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
Yeah, an offensive player like Luka expects the contact. He's anticipating it, so it doesn't bother him. That's a big-time finish.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
And Allie, thanks so much. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Lakers leading by 7. Here's De Silva. Got a piece of it. Here's Doncic. Lets loose a 3. Rebounded by Lively.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Wide with it. And it doesn't go.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
1:32 left to play in the final quarter. Doncic fires. Off target from outside.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
And here's Harden. Fires from 14, and he makes that one count.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Launches it. Flag with the rebound. Dallas has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Now here's Harden. On the wing, Davis. Davis working in the paint.
Stepping up. Davis is a fantastic option late. You know with that height and skill set, he's going to get a good look.
Here's Big Cat. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the 3.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. sinks the big jumper.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And that's an intentional foul.
Anthony Davis. 4 personal foul. 14 foul.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Harden. 3rd personal foul. 15 foul. Luka Doncic.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
If it wasn't out of reach already, guys, those free throws turn the lights off.
Here's Lively from deep. It misses. And so Los Angeles takes the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce,